I'm seeing a lot in the press at the moment about ISIS brides, as if we're meant to feel sorry for them or something. Don't get me wrong, women from Islamic countries who have been dragged kicking and screaming into ISIS campsites in the middle of the Syrian desert, they have my sympathy, full sympathy. Remember, Muslims are the first victims of Islam. But it's if the media want us to believe that these ISIS brides from across the Middle East and even Europe have been lured into the Islamic State on the promises of free healthcare, rainbows or halal cupcakes, for God's sake. CNN told us a story of an ISIS bride who fled the caliphate. The woman talked of her shock when they learned what ISIS was really like. One woman was French. Her ISIS soldier husband had died and she dreamed of sunbathing in a bikini on a Mediterranean beach. No shit. Another one was a Syrian English teacher who insisted that she was travelling to Turkey when she fell in love with a militant from Morocco who forced her into the caliphate. I'm sorry, I don't buy this shit. Neither should you. Anyone who has access to news media, no matter how biased it may be, knows exactly what the Islamic State is. CNN and the BBC might dance around the topic of Islam and pretend it's a religion of peace, but they know exactly the horrors that ISIS stands for. That's why they get scared and they call it Daesh, or the so-called Islamic State. There's no excuse for anyone who has access to a television to join ISIS. And that's why I say I don't care about these ISIS bride slags. In July, Iraqi troops captured a German girl called Linda Wenzel. She was a schoolgirl from a town near Dresden, and in 2016, she flew from Frankfurt to Turkey. She made it all the way to Syria. She did this all by herself. She was connected with an ISIS group and was smuggled into Iraq, where she allegedly became a sniper. After Iraqi forces took back Mosul, she was tracked down and captured by security services. Wenzel's friend said she started learning Arabic and became fascinated by Islam, yes, Islam, at school. And her friends say she was unhappy at home when she turned to the religion. She was a convert, like many of the worst in Islam are converts, usually with big ginger beards. Again, there's no excuse for any of this. Anyone who's willing to join this barbaric death cult and fight against the West deserves everything coming to them. But it makes me think about the future of our own people in the West. When the family is troubled and broken up, when our national identity is stripped from us and taken from us, when popular culture sexualises young girls and we're taught from a young age that our entire existence is built on oppression and evil, it creates a spiritual and cultural vacuum. It destroys our sense of belonging, and that vacuum's being filled by the discipline and structure, no matter how evil, that comes with Islam. This shouldn't be happening. Our people should be proud of themselves and proud of their people and proud of our history. And our media shouldn't be guilt-tripping us into feeling sorry for these ISIS slags. Most of these women know exactly what they're doing. And whether it's a man leaving Europe to fight for ISIS or a woman falling in love with a dirty ISIS savage, they'll get exactly what's coming from, and I couldn't give a shit. If you like that video and you want to see more, please subscribe to The Rebel.